breakfast is frequently labeled as the most crucial meal of the day. For older adults, this assertion is especially valid. Following a night of fasting, your body requires proper nourishment to sustain energy, concentration, muscle activity, and blood sugar stability during the day. However, here's a startling fact. Numerous typical breakfast items that appear innocuous or even beneficial can actually undermine your health as you grow older. On the other hand, some underestimated choices might turn out to be your body's best supporters in preserving strength and vitality. In today's episode, we'll reveal 4 everyday breakfast choices that may be harmful for seniors to eat. These are items that can lead to sudden drops in energy, digestive problems, and might even play a role in gradual muscle deterioration. Following that, we'll introduce the 4 essential breakfast items that are crucial for providing your aging body with the necessary nutrients, support, and vitality required for optimal function. As we age, our bodies become increasingly sensitive to fluctuations in blood sugar, shortages of nutrients, and reactions to certain foods. This means the sugary cereals or processed breads that you might have easily consumed in your 40s could now be quietly sapping your energy, impacting your memory, or diminishing your muscle strength. However, there is good news. You don't need to skip breakfast. You simply need to enhance it. We'll assist you in making intelligent substitutions that are delicious, aid in digestion, and naturally help control your hunger, while providing your body with essential nutrients. If you're aiming to prevent mid-morning energy dips or support a dynamic, active lifestyle, choosing the correct breakfast options can establish the foundation for your whole day. Let's start by discussing the first breakfast item that seniors should eliminate from their diet immediately, particularly if experiencing morning fatigue, weight gain, or joint discomfort. The least healthy breakfast option is sugary breakfast cereals. These are essentially hidden sugar bombs that deplete energy levels and weaken muscle strength. For many seniors, a bowl of sugary cereal is a common breakfast choice because it's quick and easy. However, this option may be one of the least beneficial for older adults, particularly for those aiming to preserve muscle strength, keep their blood sugar stable, and maintain consistent energy levels all day. The primary problem with these sugary breakfast cereals lies in their high sugar content. Numerous brands contain high levels of refined sugars and artificial sweeteners designed to enhance their sweetness and addictive flavor. This results in a swift increase in blood sugar levels. For older adults who often experience a decrease in insulin sensitivity due to aging, these rapid sugar spikes can be harmful. They may lead to tiredness, weight gain, and a greater loss of muscle mass over time. Typically, this sharp rise in sugar is followed by a sudden drop in energy, making you feel lethargic, irritable, and less inclined to be active, particularly in the morning. Additionally, numerous sweetened cereals are deficient in fiber, beneficial fats, and protein, nutrients crucial for older adults to achieve satiety and maintain consistent energy levels. In the absence of these vital nutrients, older individuals may face greater tendencies to overeat, heightened cravings, and muscle deterioration. Consider the case of Harold Harry Montgomery, a 76-year-old retired engineer residing in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Harry had been consuming sugary cereals for breakfast for many years, believing it was a light, speedy choice. However, he gradually started to experience joint stiffness and significant fatigue by mid-morning, which made him too exhausted to relish his daily strolls. Following a consultation with his physician, Harry discovered that his sugar-rich breakfasts were leading to blood sugar fluctuations, which were contributing to his fatigue and loss of muscle strength. He transitioned to a breakfast high in whole grains and protein, such as oatmeal mixed with nuts and berries, and soon observed a boost in his energy levels and muscle strength. The issue with sugary cereals goes beyond the quick drop in energy. It also concerns the prolonged impact on muscle mass and metabolic rate. Consuming too much sugar, particularly without sufficient protein and healthy fats, speeds up the breakdown of muscle. This condition, known as sarcopenia, is frequently seen in older adults. Preserving lean muscle mass is crucial for mobility, bone density, and maintaining independence as we age. So, what is a better food choice for older adults? Replace sugary cereals with whole grains, such as oatmeal, which is rich in fiber and protein. These nutrients help maintain stable blood sugar levels and extend feelings of fullness. Including nuts, seeds, and berries adds healthy fats and antioxidants which support muscle repair, protect against oxidative damage, and deliver sustained energy. In conclusion, while sugary cereals might appear to be a convenient breakfast option, they carry unforeseen drawbacks, particularly for older adults. These cereals can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar, lead to muscle deterioration, and result in a loss of energy. By opting for breakfasts rich in whole grains, proteins, and healthy fats, seniors can select a more nutritious alternative that promotes ongoing energy, muscle robustness, and overall vitality. Next, let's discuss another typical breakfast error that could be quietly damaging your health. Beginning your day with the incorrect type of juice. This is arguably the worst breakfast choice. Number 2, fruit juices. These are a sugar-packed beginning that undermines energy and muscle health. Fruit juices are frequently regarded as a beneficial option, particularly for older adults aiming to enhance their vitamin C levels or improve hydration. Yet, numerous commercially available fruit juices, particularly those marketed as 100% juice, are filled with sugars and frequently represent one of the poorest breakfast options for older adults. Although the immediate surge of sweetness might feel invigorating, fruit juice can trigger swift spikes in blood sugar, resulting in drops in energy levels, muscle tiredness, and gradual weight increase. In contrast to consuming whole fruits, fruit juices lack fiber, leading to the natural sugars in the juice being absorbed rapidly into the bloodstream. For older adults whose bodies might not be as effective at regulating glucose levels, this situation can cause hypoglycemia, a state of high blood sugar followed by a rapid decline in energy. This fluctuation in sugar levels can also result in increased fat storage and loss of muscle mass, as the body focuses more on managing these glucose variations instead of building or preserving lean muscle mass. Consider the case of Gloria Glow Thomas, a 70-year-old retired nurse from Toledo, Ohio. Gloria always enjoyed a glass of orange juice with her breakfast, convinced it was an excellent way to kick off her day. However, after experiencing persistent sluggishness and muscle weakness for several months, she opted to monitor her diet closely. She discovered that her frequent consumption of sugary juices was playing a role in her ongoing fatigue and joint pain. After eliminating juice and substituting it with whole fruits and smoothies that include vegetables and protein, Gloria observed improved energy levels and reduced muscle soreness. A major issue with fruit juice is its lack of satiety compared to whole fruits. Despite containing a significant amount of sugar, the absence of fiber in juice means that it does not slow digestion. This can cause seniors to feel hungry earlier, potentially resulting in excess eating later on. For older adults with insulin resistance or prediabetes, consuming excessive sugar can exacerbate symptoms such as weight gain, fatigue, and increased muscle breakdown. So, what is the recommended alternative for seniors to drink? The solution is straightforward. Whole fruits, smoothies made from vegetables, and water are excellent choices. They supply fiber, antioxidants, and crucial vitamins while avoiding the blood sugar spikes linked to fruit juices. As a healthy substitute, older adults might consider smoothies prepared with spinach, berries, and a scoop of protein powder, or water infused with slices of lemon or cucumber to enhance hydration without adding sugar. In conclusion, fruit juice, even when marked as 100% juice, is a poor choice for breakfast for older adults. The high sugar content can cause spikes in blood sugar levels, a drop in energy, and loss of muscle mass. It also lacks the important fiber and nutrients found in whole fruits. For a healthier breakfast, choose whole fruits and beverages that are naturally low in sugar. Next, we'll explore another breakfast item often linked with health benefits: yogurt. However, there's a twist that might be detrimental to your muscle health and digestive system. The third worst breakfast food is low-fat yogurt. This dairy blunder deprives your muscles of protein and essential healthy fats. Yogurt has traditionally been celebrated as a nutritious breakfast option, providing calcium, probiotics, and protein that aid in digestion and bolster bone health. Yet, it's important to recognize that not every yogurt is the same. Low-fat yogurt, frequently advertised as a better choice, might actually be less beneficial, especially for older adults. It could appear to be an effective method to reduce fat intake, but in truth, low-fat yogurt removes essential nutrients that are crucial for preserving muscle mass and sustaining energy levels as we grow older. One of the major problems with low-fat yogurt is that it's missing healthy fats, which are essential for muscle repair, energy creation, and nutrient absorption. Older adults need these fats to help absorb fat-soluble vitamins such as vitamin D, which are vital for keeping bones and muscles strong. Additionally, healthy fats provide energy to your muscles, aiding in their performance and recovery following physical activity. Choosing low-fat yogurt means you're not getting these important nutrients, leaving your body with fewer resources to sustain muscle mass and maintain a healthy metabolism. Furthermore, many low-fat yogurts include added sugars to make up for reduced flavor, transforming what could be a nutritious snack into a sugary indulgence. For older adults who often face challenges with blood sugar control, these extra sugars may cause insulin levels to spike, leading to tiredness and gradual muscle deterioration. These spikes in blood sugar interfere with the body's capacity to repair muscle tissue, particularly in older adults who already contend with age-related muscle degradation. Consider the example of Phyllis Phil Washington, a 75-year-old retired educator from Charlotte, North Carolina. Phil had been consuming low-fat yogurt for years, believing it was the best option for her health. However, she realized that after eating yogurt, she frequently felt lethargic and noticed weight gain despite a healthy diet. When a nutritionist examined her eating habits, Phil discovered that the low-fat options were causing sugar spikes and an insufficient protein intake, which were impeding her muscle recovery and lowering her energy levels. After switching to full-fat Greek yogurt, which has higher protein and beneficial fats, Phil experienced a significant improvement in her muscle strength and endurance, particularly during her daily walks. So, what is a better choice for seniors? Full-fat Greek yogurt is an excellent alternative for older adults. It has more protein and includes healthy fats, making it an ideal selection for maintaining muscle mass and promoting general health. Greek yogurt specifically is also abundant in probiotics that bolster gut health and immune function, both of which are crucial as we get older. In conclusion, low-fat yogurt ranks among the poorest breakfast choices for older adults. Although it might appear to be a suitable choice for managing weight, it actually deprives your body of vital fats and proteins necessary for sustaining muscle mass, energy, and general health. Whole milk Greek yogurt or other full-fat dairy products are a significantly healthier choice for supporting muscle strength in older adults. Next, we'll look at another breakfast item that many seniors consume, thinking it aids in weight loss. But in fact, it could be reducing their metabolic rate and diminishing muscle strength. The fourth worst breakfast food, muffins, a delightful snack that triggers sugar surges and diminishes muscle strength. Muffins are a traditional morning staple, frequently advertised as a gentle choice to begin the day. However, despite appearing to be a benign treat, Muffins, particularly those purchased from stores or in prepackaged forms, represent one of the poorest breakfast choices for older adults. Although tasty and tender, muffins are full of refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and white flour. These ingredients can lead to weakened muscles, spikes in blood sugar, and eventually result in weight gain and muscle deterioration. The majority of muffins are crafted from refined flour, a processed carbohydrate that is devoid of fiber and essential nutrients. This type of carbohydrate is quickly metabolized, leading to a swift increase in blood sugar, followed by a sudden drop in energy. For older adults, this swift shift in blood sugar levels may cause muscle tiredness, weakness, and heightened inflammation, especially in individuals managing insulin resistance or prediabetes. Additionally, muffins typically have high amounts of sugar, which can hasten muscle deterioration by exacerbating insulin resistance, resulting in sarcopenia, which is the loss of muscle associated with aging. Take the case of Vera V. Harding, a 72-year-old retired nurse from Minneapolis, Minnesota, had a routine of enjoying a blueberry muffin with her morning coffee. Initially, she relished this snack, but gradually she started to feel more lethargic and her muscle cramps intensified, particularly after her regular walks. After discussing with her physician, she discovered that her frequent muffin consumption was probably causing her blood sugar levels to vary and her muscles to ache. Vera then changed her diet to include whole grain bread topped with avocado and hard-boiled eggs. Within several weeks, she noticed an increase in her energy levels and a reduction in muscle stiffness. The issue with muffins is that they are low in protein, a crucial nutrient for the repair and growth of muscles. Consuming a muffin packed with sugar and carbohydrates, yet lacking in protein, primes the body for muscle deterioration and inadequate recovery post-activity. So, what is a better choice for seniors? For a more nutritious breakfast, it is advisable for seniors to opt for whole grain alternatives like whole wheat bread, oatmeal, or whole grain waffles. These choices offer complex carbohydrates that break down gradually, aiding in the maintenance of consistent blood sugar levels. Combining these with protein-rich foods such as eggs, Greek yogurt, or nut butter can enhance muscle strength, stabilize energy, and prolong satiety. A breakfast that includes healthy fats, fiber, and protein will support muscle health and general well-being. In conclusion, muffins are among the least favorable breakfast options for older adults because of their high sugar levels, refined flour, and minimal protein. These components can cause spikes in blood sugar, muscle deterioration, and persistent tiredness. Rather, choose whole grains, lean protein, and beneficial fats to begin your day with the essential energy and nutrients required to preserve your strength and vitality. Next, we'll delve into some healthier breakfast options that are beneficial for muscle health and packed with nourishing nutrients suitable for seniors. The top breakfast choice? Number 1, whole grains. A nourishing, fiber-rich foundation that enhances energy and promotes muscle health. As we get older, our bodies need more than just calories for breakfast. They require lasting energy, fiber, and nutrients that aid in muscle strength and digestive health. That's where whole grains play a crucial role. Whole grains such as oats, quinoa, whole wheat, and brown rice are loaded with fiber, B vitamins, and minerals, including magnesium and iron. All these nutrients are vital for seniors striving to preserve muscle strength, regulate blood sugar levels, and enhance overall energy. Unlike refined grains, which lose most of their nutrients in processing, whole grains keep their nutrient-packed germ and bran, making them an excellent source of slow-digesting carbohydrates. This helps to maintain steady blood sugar levels, avoiding the energy dips that often follow consuming sugary foods such as muffins or fruit juices. The fiber content in whole grains also aids in digestion and boosts heart health, which can help seniors manage weight, stay full longer, and prevent constipation. Consider the story of Claire Martin, a 78-year-old retired educator from Salt Lake City, Utah. Claire habitually enjoyed white toast alongside her eggs each morning. However, upon learning about the advantages of whole grains, she made a switch to steel-cut oats, accompanied by almond butter and fruit. Within just 1 week, she observed a noticeable increase in her daily energy levels. Digestion enhanced, and her typical afternoon fatigue disappeared. Her meals were now sustaining her fullness longer, bolstering muscle strength and vitality. To integrate whole grains into your breakfast, try overnight oats, whole grain pancakes, or whole wheat toast. Combine these with healthy fats, such as avocado or nuts, and proteins like eggs or Greek yogurt to form a well-rounded, muscle-supportive meal. In conclusion, whole grains are a crucial component of any senior's breakfast. They offer long-lasting energy, muscle-supporting fiber, and digestion-aiding nutrients, assisting older adults in staying active, energized, and healthy. The second best breakfast food, avocados. These are a creamy source of healthy fats that aid in muscle recovery and energy. Healthy fats are crucial for sustaining muscle strength and energy levels, particularly important for seniors. Avocados are an excellent source of healthy fats. Rich in monounsaturated fats, fiber, vitamin C and E, and potassium, avocados serve as a robust support for muscle health, aiding in recovery, stabilizing energy levels, and bolstering heart health. This makes avocados an essential addition to the breakfast menu for older adults. In contrast to processed foods that contain trans fats or saturated fats, which may lead to muscle degradation and inflammation, avocados offer fats that aid in reducing inflammation, enhancing muscle repair, and improving nutrient uptake. Avocados are also rich in potassium, which helps maintain electrolyte balance, thus decreasing the likelihood of muscle cramps. This is particularly important for older adults who may be more susceptible to dehydration or electrolyte imbalances. Additionally, one of the key advantages of consuming avocados is their ability to increase energy levels without causing the blood sugar fluctuations typically seen with sugary breakfast options. This renders it a perfect choice for older adults seeking consistent, lasting energy all day long. Avocados, with their mix of beneficial fats and fiber, help you stay satiated longer, curbing needless snacking and aiding in weight management. Consider the case of Martha Stevens, a 74-year-old retired librarian from Madison, Wisconsin. Marty had always led an active lifestyle, but as she aged, she began to feel increasingly lethargic following her morning meal. Following a discussion with her nutritionist, she began to include avocados in her breakfast, either spread on whole grain toast or mixed into smoothies. Shortly thereafter, Marty observed an increase in her energy levels, and the typical muscle soreness she experienced after her morning walks diminished. "I feel so much more energized and revitalized now," she explains, "and I can engage in the activities I enjoy without feeling as fatigued." To reap the muscle-strengthening advantages of avocado, consider incorporating half an avocado into your morning meal. You can mash it onto whole grain toast, mix it into a smoothie, or even incorporate it into scrambled eggs for an additional boost of healthy fats and protein. In conclusion, avocados are a superb option for older adults aiming to enhance muscle health, boost energy levels, and decrease inflammation. They offer a reliable, healthy source of fat, and when included in a balanced breakfast, they assist in maintaining satiety and energy throughout the day. Next, we will delve into another excellent breakfast item that is loaded with protein and healthy fats, aiding seniors in maintaining strength and vitality. The third best breakfast option, eggs. A breakfast rich in protein that aids in muscle health and strength. In terms of promoting muscle recovery, strength, and overall vitality, few foods match the versatility and nutrient density of eggs. Regardless of being scrambled, poached, or hard-boiled, eggs provide a superior quality of protein crucial for older adults aiming to preserve muscle mass and improve recovery following exercise. This is the reason eggs are frequently recommended as a key breakfast food for seniors. Eggs contain all the essential amino acids, which are fundamental components of muscle tissue and are a rich source of vitamin D, important for muscle performance and bone health. As we age, two common areas of decline are muscle strength and overall vitality. By including eggs in their morning meal, older adults can supply their bodies with essential protein that helps repair muscle fibers, preserve strength, and guard against sarcopenia, which is the loss of muscle mass associated with aging. Additionally, eggs offer healthy fats that aid in maintaining joint health, cognitive function, and energy. A primary advantage of eggs is their capacity to deliver a consistent supply of protein while not contributing additional calories or sugar, crucial for older adults aiming to prevent weight gain or tiredness. Consuming eggs for breakfast can help sustain even blood sugar levels and offer enduring energy all day, avoiding the highs and lows associated with sugary breakfast items. Take, for example, Walter Walt Patterson, a 79-year-old retired architect from Portland, Oregon. Walt had always been energetic and loved starting his day with oatmeal. However, as he aged, he began to experience a reduction in muscle strength, especially in his arms and legs. After consulting with his nutritionist, he began incorporating eggs into his morning meal, enjoying them either in an omelet or boiled, alongside whole grain toast. Within several weeks, Walt observed an increase in his muscle strength, additional energy for his daily walks, and reduced joint pain. "It's the protein," Walt remarks. "I feel significantly stronger, and I can now do more of the activities that bring me joy." For older adults, the ideal method to incorporate eggs into your morning meal is to combine them with whole grains, such as whole wheat bread or oatmeal, to create a balanced, nutrient-rich breakfast. Additionally, consider adding some leafy greens or avocado to enhance the nutritional value of your meal, supplying your body with essential vitamins, minerals, and fats needed to begin the day energetically. In conclusion, eggs are an excellent breakfast choice for seniors, offering a superior protein source that promotes muscle health, strength, and vitality. They're simple to make, loaded with nutrients, and provide an excellent method to start the day with a meal that nourishes and energizes. Coming up, we will explore another food that is rich in vitamins and minerals, ideal for enhancing energy and supporting muscle function as we grow older. The fourth best breakfast food, berries, a nutrient-rich powerhouse that aids muscle health and recuperation. In terms of natural energy and muscle recovery, few fruits rival the effectiveness of berries. Loaded with antioxidants, vitamin C, and fiber, blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries are all superb choices for a senior's morning meal. Berries not only deliver a natural burst of sweetness, but also bring essential anti-inflammatory advantages, which are vital for maintaining muscle health and joint functionality as we grow older. A key benefit of berries lies in their rich antioxidant properties, particularly flavonoids, such as anthocyanins. These compounds are proven to diminish oxidative stress within the body. For older adults, this is particularly important, as oxidative stress can cause muscle fatigue, muscle degradation, and delayed recovery post-exercise. By regularly incorporating berries into their diet, older adults can fight inflammation and shield muscle fibers from harm due to free radicals. Moreover, the vitamin C found in berries is crucial for the production of collagen, which helps maintain healthy joints, ligaments, and tendons. Take the example of Margaret Maggie Ferguson, a 78-year-old retired high school teacher from Tucson, Arizona. Maggie experienced increased stiffness and soreness in her legs and arms following her gardening activities, and she realized that her muscles were taking more time to recuperate. Upon discovering the anti-inflammatory benefits of berries, she began incorporating a cup of fresh blueberries into her daily morning oatmeal. After a few weeks, Maggie observed a notable reduction in muscle soreness and found herself feeling more energetic throughout the day. The blueberries significantly improved things. Maggie notes, "I feel more flexible, and my recovery time has noticeably shortened now." Additionally, berries are an excellent source of fiber, aiding in digestive regulation and supporting a healthy weight, which is crucial for muscle performance. The fiber in berries also helps to balance blood sugar levels, avoiding the dips that often follow consuming sugary items such as muffins or juices. The continuous release of energy is particularly beneficial for older adults who require sustained stamina and strength during the day. To include berries in your morning meal, consider mixing fresh or frozen berries with Greek yogurt, blending them into smoothies, or sprinkling them over whole grain cereals. You might also stir them into oatmeal or enjoy them raw as a tasty snack. Berries, with their delightful sweetness and dense nutrient content, are an ideal option to start your day enriched with the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants essential for your muscles. In essence, for older adults aiming to improve muscle recovery, reduce inflammation, and increase energy levels, berries are an outstanding selection. The antioxidants, fiber, and vitamin C they contain render them a robust and adaptable choice for any morning meal. Incorporating berries into your morning meals can provide your muscles with essential nutrients to remain robust and healthy, while also offering a delightful flavor. Breakfast is a crucial meal that establishes the mood for the day, particularly for older adults aiming to preserve muscle strength, energy, and general vitality. As demonstrated in this video, the selections you make for breakfast can greatly influence your muscle recovery, blood sugar levels, and overall health. We've discussed the 4 breakfast foods you should steer clear of, such as sugary cereals, fruit juices, low-fat yogurt, and muffins, which are typically rich in refined sugars and lack the essential nutrients needed to sustain muscle function. Consuming these foods might provide an immediate surge of energy, but can lead to spikes in blood sugar, fatigue, and muscle weakness, ultimately making you feel exhausted and lethargic. Conversely, we've identified the 4 breakfast foods you should incorporate into your diet: whole grains, eggs, avocados, and berries, which deliver high-quality protein, healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants. These foods not only nourish your muscles and enhance energy, but also assist in muscle recovery and joint health, supplying the necessary fuel and strength to remain active and independent as you age. We're here to guide seniors toward better, wiser nutrition choices that promote long-term health and wellness. By replacing sugary and processed breakfast choices with nutrient-rich alternatives, you can provide your body with the optimal opportunity to preserve muscle mass, boost energy levels, and enhance overall health. So, the next time you're making breakfast, consider whether you're providing your muscles with the necessary nutrients they need to flourish. Are the options you're making enhancing your long-term strength and health? If you found today's video useful, please share your thoughts in the comments. What adjustments will you be implementing in your morning meal routine? Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with expert-backed guidance on healthy aging, smart nutrition, and maintaining muscle strength. Keep in mind, selecting the correct foods in the morning can significantly impact your overall well-being, mobility, and quality of life. Begin your morning with the proper nourishment, and you'll pave the way for a stronger, healthier future.